Hi class, Miss Swinford here, and today I'm going to show you a little bit about the applet that we're going to be using in class today. So first, before we get started, I'm just going to show y'all that right here, if you click this little plus button, you can see the full set of instructions. I'll go over most of this in the video, but in case you have any further questions, just click on that, and the same with exploration. Just kind of describing what some of this stuff means. Okay, so let's get started. As you know, you are learning about factoring right now. That's what we've been going over today. So that's what this applet deals with, and we're going to learn a lot about this through this applet because it's a really great applet for y'all to be able to really conceptually understand this idea. So I'm going to go ahead and tell y'all up front that we're not going to use this tab and we're not going to use this tab today. These are really important things to know, but they deal more with linear functions, and we're not going to be dealing with linear functions today. We're dealing with quadratics, as you know, for this unit. So we're going to be working with this expand tab and this factor tab. So let's go ahead, and just so you know, if a linear function pops up like this, go ahead and click this and it'll give you another one, and just click it until you get a good quadratic. So let's go ahead and look at expand. Okay, let's look at this one. So first of all, let's go ahead and look at the buttons here. So we have an x squared, we have an x, and we have a 1. These will all be used when creating our models. So this button actually changes the orientation. So if you need it to be vertical, you can do it this way. If you need it to be horizontal, you can do it this way. And obviously these squares don't change. This actually changes from positive to negative, which you'll need negative in this problem and in later problems. This one is cool because when you drag this out and you click this, you can click and have as many as you want. We're going to go ahead and erase those because we don't really need them right now. Okay, let's get started. So this is like a multiplication table. So this, whatever is here, will be multiplied by whatever is here. Just like here, we have this multiplied by this. Let's go ahead and look at this first. And we'll call this, we'll put this expression on this vertical part. Okay, so we have minus 2. What is minus 2? Okay, here we go. There we go. Minus 1, minus 2. Okay, great. Now we have a plus x. So let's go ahead and turn this back to positive since we know it's a positive x. Let's go ahead and flip the orientation because we know it's going to go vertical. Go ahead and put this right here. Alright, good. Now let's look at the next expression. We have this negative x. So let's go ahead and change it to negative again. So go ahead and change this because we're going to be working with this horizontal part. And then all we have to do is just drag this minus x up there. Now let's check it. Great. Okay, let's expand this expression. So we just multiply it out, right? Okay, so we have minus x times minus 2. That's going to give us, oh right, 2x. Okay. Now we have minus x times positive x. That's going to give us a minus x squared. Great. Now we have a minus x squared, and we have a positive 2x. Check. Good job, guys. Okay, now let's just look at this really quick and inspect it a little bit. So we have a minus times a minus, positive. Another minus times a minus, that gives us a positive. And then we have a positive times a minus, which gives us a negative. Good job. Okay, let's go over this one really quick. Alright, here's a good quadratic. So we have 3x squared. Let's think about this. How many x squareds do we have? 3. Good. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Okay, now let's check that. Good. Now let's think about how we can factor this. How can we factor 3x squared? I think it's safe to say we could factor it as 3x times x. How about that? Okay. So we have, let's look at this expression, this first expression, and we have 3x. So we'll put that on this. So let's go ahead and switch the orientation, and we have, 3x we're going to put here. We're going to put here since we have these x squareds going this way. You'll see that it'll fit. 1, 2, 3. Perfect. Now on this axis, we just have 1x. And there we go. And we don't have to deal with negatives in this one because it's just positive. So here you go. Here's a general way to look at the applet, and if you have any questions, just come up here, look at the instructions again, read through those, and of course, you're welcome to ask me as many questions as you need. Good luck, guys.